having a bad day again. Well, I have worked, but I didn't get up until late. I had a massive headache. I'm living in a stressful environment. It's like a pressure cooker. It's like there's no escape from it at all, and it just gets me down so badly, and I don't know what to do. I want to get better. I just get literally overwhelmed, and I just stop. I just stop functioning, and I'm like, fuck it, and I'll just come back to bed. Like, I would lie in bed and say fuck it all, basically, and I don't know how to deal with those feelings, I guess. There's no help out there. I'm still waiting for a psychiatrist appointment. Like, I totally understand why people lose it and they go into a cinema or a shopping centre and they start shooting at people, and you know, I mean, I don't understand killing people, but I understand losing the plot. Those people who have gone in and, I don't know, shot people, they must have needed psychiatric help. And if they're anything like me, you don't get it. And I can literally go in to the doctor's surgery right now and say, I need help, get me help now. And my doctor will be just like, well, I've put you on the referral list, you should be hearing from them in the next few months. But if I was to walk in somewhere with a weapon and start threatening people or threatening to hurt myself, you know, the minute you start acting out in public like that, they're like, oh, okay, she's fucked in the head, let's go get you that help that you really need and you've been asking for the last few fucking years. It's like, okay, she's shot somebody, let's get her into the hospital and get her on a psych ward, you know. And it's like, why can't you just do it instead of people having to be pushed to those fucking limits? Every single one of those people that has, you know, those serial killers, those people, those monsters as you call them, every single one of those people needed help that they never got. I hear so often that someone has murdered someone and find out, oh, this person was in psych ward and he got let out like 2 weeks ago. There's just no help out there unless you make them notice, I guess. And that's why I completely get why people do that sort of thing. I mean, personally, I couldn't do it, but for example, I don't know what's wrong with me. I have a personality disorder. I've never been diagnosed. I have an undiagnosed psychological problem, right? So wouldn't that, like, class me as possibly dangerous? Clearly I'm not. I don't ever have the urge to go and, I don't know, shoot some people or whatever. I'm probably gonna get flagged for this video, but I have an undiagnosed psychiatric issue that I have been asking for help for years for, and I've received none. How do they know that I'm not capable of taking my own life or taking someone else's life? Thankfully, I've never ever felt the need to take someone else's life. Take my own life, I always get to that point, and I have actually tried to take my own life before. I've taken overdoses and need help because I can't cope. If this is my life, then I don't want it. Reminding myself that this is me at pretty much rock bottom. I mean, I have actually been worse than this. I mean, I have attempted suicide before. But I'm just gonna say it's rock bottom. And this is me without help. But I have to try and stay positive, because I don't know how I could be when I do get the help. And that is the only thing that's keeping me going. But if there is no help, and I have to feel this way the rest of my life, then I don't want to do it. It's just not worth it to me. I don't know, people call me selfish, but to be honest with you, I have lived with this feeling for almost 35 years now, and not one of those people have gotten me the help that I've needed. You know, my parents, not one of them is supporting me. Not one of them is helping me. They just call me a crazy bitch. And then when we argue, we don't talk for days. Months, sometimes. Like, I argued with my parents on the weekend, and I haven't heard from them. It's now Thursday, and my mum is supposed to be getting the scan results to see if she's got bone cancer, and I don't even know if she's had them. Not one of them, not one, helps me. Nobody tries to take the pressure off, you know? But yet they expect me to just live. I didn't ask to be born. Honestly, if I had been given the choice, I wouldn't have been born, because I don't believe in hell, because I believe that I'm in hell, and I feel like life for me is just a curse, because I don't feel capable of doing what people do. I just want to be normal, you know. I want family. I can't even get to think about it seriously, you know, about taking care of a child, of being pregnant, and all those hormones and postnatal depression, and what if it just becomes too much and I end up killing myself? On the other hand, it could make me, but how can I take that chance? How can I take that risk? What if I end up killing myself and leaving, you know, kids without a mother? What if I can't take care of them? Well, I want people to see. I want people to see me like this. Not because I want people to see me like this, but because people need to realize how hard it is. People need to help people like me. Because like I said, if this is how my life is, you know, feeling like this, I won't do it. I won't keep living like this. You have no idea how much strong people like me have to be to actually be alive. How much random shit going on in my head. Life is supposed to be a blessing, but honestly it feels like a curse. Bye guys.